is up, you guys? ShelbyKay here, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I just wanted to show you guys all of the things that I have been loving lately. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and I have a lot to share with you guys. So today, instead of doing the traditional like sit down and I kind of show you what I've been loving, I figured we'd do it more vlog style, where I will kind of go about or walk around my house and kind of show you guys everything I've been loving, or even include like vlog clips of things if I've filmed them. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start in the kitchen so I can show you guys those things I've been loving. All right, we are in the kitchen, and the first thing that I wanted to share are some food items. The first is these Premier Protein Vanilla Protein Shakes. I have been loving these. These have been a godsend in the mornings. I'm not usually too hungry in the mornings, and I oftentimes just feel kind of nauseous. I don't really want real food, so I grab one of these. Gives me some protein, gets something in my stomach. I also really like to mix these with like fruit, usually strawberries and blueberries, and make kind of a strawberry protein shake. They're really, really good. I've been loving these. The next thing I've been loving are these Celsius energy drinks. I've never been an energy drinker, but I really love these. They taste good. I originally bought them because I've been going to the gym more and I thought I could use them as like a pre-workout. I usually just drink one in the morning if I don't have coffee, and I feel like they don't give me like a sugar crash in the middle of the day. I don't know. I really like them. The next thing that's been super important to me, actually the next two things that have been super important to me, is hydration. I've been really, really trying to increase my water intake, especially since I've been working out more and just in general trying to take better care of myself. So I've been really into liquid IV. I don't have one every day. I have maybe one a week, but I really like these. Currently, I have the lemon, lime, and white peach flavor. We have also tried the strawberry one, which we didn't care for, but we really like cherry one. We've also tried the prime ones. Those ones aren't as good. But yeah, I've been loving these. The next one is actually a brand new purchase. I just bought it yesterday and I'm already in love with it. And I know this is going to make me seem so basic, but I had to get myself a Stanley type cup. This one's from Hydro Flask, which I love Hydro Flasks. They had it at Costco on deal. I got one of the big Hydro Flasks, and this cup for $50. Already in love with this. I have learned that as much as I love my Hydro Flask water bottles, I just drink water way more when I have a straw. So I've been using these Starbucks tumblers, but they don't keep my water cold. So I decided to just go ahead and invest and get one. And so far I love it. It's not even been 24 hours, but so far it's definitely a favorite. The next thing is just cooking in general. Mitch and I are really trying to spend less money eating out and just eating a little bit healthier. So we've been cooking a lot more at home. And I've realized that I actually do really enjoy cooking. It's just the prep work that I don't like, but the cooking itself and like coming up with recipes and stuff I do enjoy. So that's been really good. We've been really bad about it the last couple of weeks, but we're going to get back on it this week. And yeah, just making my own food at home. I love it, and a lot of times it just tastes so much better than eating out. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast or I seem out of breath. I don't really know what's going on today. I don't know if I've got anxiety or what's going on. I'm really trying to slow down my talking. It's been a while since I've done this type of video, so maybe that's part of it as well. But I do apologize. Anyway, the next thing I've been loving is I have switched to lighter roast coffee. So these are the Starbucks Blonde Roast Nespresso pods. And anytime I go to Starbucks, I order Blonde Roast now. I'm going to switch to white coffee at Dutch Bros. I just learned that I just like a lighter roast. I don't like the dark coffee taste. I've also learned that I cannot do the sweet coffees anymore. So usually when I go to Starbucks, I just get a blonde vanilla latte, which is still pretty sweet, but it's not as sweet as like the white mocha, which is what I usually would get. Obviously with fall, I'm going to be getting pumpkin spice lattes. That's just a given. But Dutch Bros, every time I've gotten a coffee from them, I just don't finish it. Although I have been drinking their vanilla protein coffees, and those have been pretty good. They're not super sweet, but just in general, I've just learned I want to switch to a lighter roast of coffee, and I'm actually going to make myself a coffee now because I am going to be filming another video after this. It's going to be kind of a, I don't want to say a coffee talk because that's what Kaylin Nicholson's like podcast is called. I don't want to take her name, but that's essentially what it is. It's going to be a sit down chat with some coffee, just talking about some things. So I'm going to go ahead and make a coffee now, and then we'll move on to our next items. The next few things that I am loving are over here on my nightstand. The first thing, it's dead right now, but is my Apple Watch. As I said, I'm just trying to be a bit healthier and take better care of myself. So I've been using my Apple Watch a lot. I've made it kind of a game to close my Apple Watch rings every day. I've also been using it to track my sleep more because I'm really trying to figure out what's going on with my sleep, figure out why I'm getting such poor sleep, or determine whether I'm getting poor sleep, which so far I am, and just trying to figure out what I need to do to get that on track. The other thing I've been loving absolutely is my Kindle. I got this for Christmas, and this is the Kindle Paperwhite, and I've been absolutely loving it. I've been reading a lot more. I was on a really big reading kick last year. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, but love my Kindle. I love being able to have the books I'm reading on here. I also do like to have a physical book because I do like to read those sometimes. So currently I am rereading the Throne of Glass series. I'm doing the tandem read of Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. So as you can see back here, I do have the physical books, but I also have them on my Kindle. So I can kind of go back and forth because sometimes it's a little difficult to hold a physical book, especially if I'm reading in bed. And sometimes I just want the feeling of holding a physical book. So it's nice that I can go back and forth. Another thing that I've been loving doing is doing my own nails at home. I bought a gel nail kit off of Amazon, so I've been doing them myself for a really long time there. I was buying like done up press-ons from like Target, Walgreens, Ulta, and doing those like every 2 weeks. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just try to do them myself at home. Been absolutely loving it. Still have a lot of practice to do to make them look perfect. And they don't last as long. I say that they can last up to 2 weeks. Generally, they last about a week and a half. But I know I'll just get better with time. So I've been really, really enjoying that. I've also been spending a lot of time weightlifting. My sister is actually training me in weightlifting, and I absolutely love it. I did not think I was going to like it as much as I have. Weightlifting's always been really intimidating for me and just not something I've been interested in. But I've been doing a lot of research on, how to reduce stress levels, that kind of thing. And weightlifting was one of the number one things they said to help you reduce your stress, and is a good low impact exercise. So I've been doing that and I've been absolutely loving it, which is just a big surprise to me. So it's been my favorite way to move my body. We've also been going on a lot of walks lately, me and my sister. Just trying to move my body more, and it's been helping me a lot. I still have a lot of health stuff going on. I'm going to make a whole video about that as well. But I'm just happy that I found some form of movement that I really enjoy. All right, moving on to media that I like. First, of course, I have been obsessed with Tortured Post Apartment, Taylor Swift's new album. it has actually bumped Speak Now out of my top 3, unfortunately. So now my top 3 are Reputation, Folklore, and Tortured Poets Department. It's probably her most heartbreaking album, I believe, and it's a no skip album for me. And even the whole anthology, the all 30 something songs or 30 songs, no skips for me. I absolutely love every single one. Well, the only song I skip is Robin, but that's because it makes me cry. But it's not because I don't like it. So I'm not going to chat too much about it, but absolutely love that album. If you haven't heard it yet, you have to go listen to it. But I think everyone saw that one coming. So the next one, I'm just going to rapid fire some artists that I've kind of discovered or really gotten into in the last few months. First is Miss Sabrina Carpenter. I think she's very talented. I love her voice. I love her music style. I love that she's kind of unapologetically herself. Love her. Olivia Rodrigo, same thing. I love her voice so much. Love her music. Love her just whole essence. Maren Morris, really gotten into her. I've kind of gotten away from country a little bit, but I have really been enjoying her music. And then Beartooth. My sister loves Beartooth. It's a metal band, if you guys don't know who that is, but he's very positive. His last album was just very positive, like love life. He was in a very dark place for a really long time, and he worked on himself, and now here he is writing positive metal music, and I absolutely love it. I got to go see them in concert just a couple weeks ago, actually, and they were really, really good. I'm not usually a huge metal fan. I like it, but only if there's not a ton of like screaming, which some songs have screaming, some don't. Some have very limited, but I really have been enjoying them very much. Okay, we're now in my bathroom for some products that I've been loving. The first one, I think I've probably talked about this before, but I am just really trying to work on hydrating my skin. And so I've been using this Tropical Coconut Hemp's body lotion every time I get out of the shower. The next thing is my body wash. I've switched to Native. I've only been using this for about a week, but I already absolutely love it. It smells amazing. My skin always feels nice and soft afterwards. So definitely my camera's scooching down, but love this. Let me turn on this light. That's a little better, but okay. The next is a moisturizer, face moisturizer, and it's the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I've been using this as a moisturizer for a few months now. Might even be close to a year. Absolutely love it. I found it at TJ Maxx. And as you can see, I've already gone through a little more than half of it. Love it. This is probably the best moisturizer I've ever gotten for my face. This next one is a lip plumper. I actually got it from my sister-in-law. I don't know whether this brand is available online anywhere, but it's Bella Grace, and it's a collagen lip plumping serum. It goes on like a lip gloss. It doesn't make your lips like burn. Like you get a little bit of that tingly sensation, but it doesn't make them burn. And it does give you a little bit of a plump. I am wearing it today. It's not like a super huge noticeable plump, but it's a little bit of something. So I've been loving this, been using it every day. And I talked about this in a vlog, but I have been using a gua sha. I don't know whether these actually work. I would like to say that I do see a reduction in like my puffiness when I do use it, but I don't know whether this actually does anything long term. But it feels nice. It reduces my puffiness, for a couple hours. So love this. And then my next two are a couple of perfumes. They're from the same brand. So for my wedding, I wanted to get a special perfume, just to, commemorate getting married. So I actually ended up getting two because when we got it from JC Penney, and they gave us like a sample thing, and I went nose blind smelling all these different perfumes. So I couldn't tell which one I wanted. So I was just indecisive between the Miss Dior and the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. I couldn't decide, so the lady was like, well, if you buy a full price or a full size one, then I'll give you like a sample size of the other one. And I was like, okay, cool. I ended up going with Miss Dior and got the sample size in the Blooming Bouquet. funny story, once I got home and started smelling them, I realized this was the one that I really liked. So of course, that's the one I should have gotten the full size of, but it's okay. I do love the Miss Dior. I just prefer this one. So I've been using these not every day, but a few times a week. Just to make myself smell good. I've never really been a perfume girl. I've always been like a Bath and Body Works body spray, but they don't last. And I just wanted something a little more mature and special for my wedding. So the next one, I'm actually wearing them now. I have been living in bike shorts. It's been hot. I can't handle the heat. I can't wear jean shorts in the heat because they're too short and I get chub rub. I've just been living in biker shorts. They're comfortable. I can throw them on with a t-shirt. I can wear them to the gym. I can basically do anything in them. They're cute to me. You know, I've been living in bike shorts this summer and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. And then my final product, maybe it's a little TMI, but I have switched to a period cup instead of tampons and pads. I do use a tampon on like my last day of my period, but a period cup is just so much more convenient. You just pop it in and forget about it. You change it every 10 to 12 hours. I don't worry about leakage anymore. I absolutely love it. I use the June Cup brand and I love it. It does take a little bit of getting used to, like putting it in and out. You can buy applicators for it. I've learned how to just put it in myself. But yeah, I've been loving it. It's been convenient. Again, maybe a little bit of TMI, but I say give it a try. If you haven't, it will probably change your life. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. That is all of the things that I have been loving lately, or at least things I can think of. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Also, be sure to check out my TikTok and my Instagram, which are linked down below as well. As always, I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.